So what happened between me and Paul Saladino that this guy is trying to ruin my life through the court system? And I have to be very careful with what I say because a judge issued a court order which is completely corrupt and illegal because I was never found guilty of anything. Point aside, I have to be very careful with what I say as this court order makes me not able to say that Paul Saladino copied, plagiarized, stole, or otherwise improperly used anyone's work. I can't say he engaged in dishonest practices in connection with his business, trade, or profession, abuses prescription or illegal drugs, improperly or illegally manipulates social media posts, or engages in any inappropriate sexual activity. So you can read like the initial court filings and everything if you want to know what was actually said and done. But I have to go very carefully about what I say here. Seeing as the judge decided that Paul Saladino did not copy, plagiarize, or steal my work, what I can say is that I started on YouTube in health and nutrition in 2016, about 10 years ago now, and I had hundreds and hundreds of hours of very unique and creative health and nutrition stuff that I came up with on my own, basically linking the Weston A. Price Foundation, some of that research, to the carnivore diet, to all this stuff, and of course, adding my own takes and interpretation and experimentation with it. And this guy apparently really admired my work because everything that Paul Saladino learned, everything that Paul Saladino knows about nutrition, at least a very large percent of it, a very large percentage of what Paul Saladino knows about nutrition, he learned from my YouTube channel. So Paul Saladino sees my YouTube channel, thinks this is great, learns all this new stuff about health and nutrition, and then Paul Saladino goes and with all his connections gets on these podcasts, makes his own channel, and starts sharing everything he learned from my YouTube channel. So Paul Saladino did not copy, plagiarize, or steal from me. He didn't do any of those things. What Paul Saladino did was he learned all this great health and nutrition information from hundreds and hundreds of hours of my YouTube videos, and then he went and shared that information, right? He shared that information without mentioning my name. So Paul Saladino shared all of the health information that he learned from my YouTube channel, and he just didn't decide to mention that it was my name. Is that perfectly legal? Is that kind of shady? I am not allowed to say that, but that is my way of explaining what happened here. So he did all of that stuff, and I kind of started making videos about it and pointing it out. And this guy, being a tyrannical secret society lunatic, did not like that.